Want to see something that you don't see every day? I'm about to share some of the video footage I recorded of myself while in the hospital in 2020 with COVID. It's my spiritual awakening experience, and my experience was that God woke me up, told me that I was the second coming of Christ and a whole bunch of other shit. But not just me. Like the second coming of Christ is like the second coming of Christ consciousness. Now, I am indeed quite special. But, before you bitches like freak the fuck out, we're all fucking special. Little fucking snowflakes, guys. And anyways, this is gonna be one of the most unique fucking things you've ever fucking seen. So check it out. Okay, so to begin, I don't know if it happened right after I woke up or if I had been awake and I just kind of had this moment where I switched states and I felt a strange energy in the room and I felt compelled to tidy up the room and rearrange objects and stuff. And then the next thing I know, I'm standing in front of my hospital bed and I'm fighting for control of my own body. I could, like, this arm, I'm standing for my hospital bed like this, and I just know that basically the way I experienced it was God came into my body and was trying to take the IV out of my arm, and I'm flipping out. I'm like, no, 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 no. And after some fighting, I end up going in the bathroom. Um, I didn't walk in there. Like, he walked me in there, and I'm still struggling, still fighting. Next thing I know, God rips that IV out of my arm, and I was so freaking terrified. But once he did it, the tension diffused. I was relieved. It didn't hurt. It wasn't in that deep. It didn't bleed or anything. It had been freaking bothering me. I had been begging the damn nurses to change it for days because it was like freaking green and itching and stuff. But this was during the height of the pandemic, so they didn't come in very often, and they tried to have as little contact as possible.
It's time. I just took this IV out. I just unplugged myself, disconnected myself.
Let's just say, to simplify things, metaphorically, unplugged myself from the matrix. Like, now I am aware of a higher level of consciousness or a different level of consciousness.
And God is directing me to direct this so that I can show you proof of my return and show you that He's in control and the hospital staff are doing what He wants.
I mean, honestly, I do still question about whether they were doing what he wants or not, because, like, where were they? There was a camera on my room, and I still don't know if they were ever actually watching me or not, but you would think that they would have been around, even with the pandemic. I know I was the only lucid patient in the hospital, and they had 30 patients. Half of us were on ventilators, half of us weren't. I wasn't. I was the only one that's lucid, so I don't think they know what to do with me, but I do still have a lot of questions about where the hell were they, and were they watching me or not? Like,
They're not bothering me. I've thrown away some of the things that were hurting me or bothering me, and I've cleaned up, and there's still more to do, but most of it's already done, which is freaking awesome. And we're all about to have so much fun together, and everyone's about to be so happy. And I know that y'all are shocked because this is happening sooner than you thought that it would be. But we're doing this now.
God has repeatedly told me that we're playing out Revelations, but there's like a fun twist. And I will say, when I finally sat down and read Revelations while in the hospital, because he told me to, that honestly, like, it sounded super fucking fun and exciting. It sounded like an epic World of Warcraft boss battle. It's a video game.
It's freaking hilarious. And God is telling me, and he's using me to show you that he has a fucking sense of humor and that you should fucking lighten up. God damn, guys, you're so fucking serious. That's what's fucking wrong with you, is you don't know how to fucking laugh. Y'all are gonna be flipping the fuck out. I just pranked you motherfuckers. Oh my God.
Honestly, there are so many things that I think have been pranks by G. I'm not sure. And the thing is that I kind of am hoping that maybe the election stuff going on is part of it. You know, obviously this was made back in COVID, but what I have learned is divine timing is a real thing, and that these videos I made may not have been referring to things that were happening in that moment. They may have been referring to things that are happening in the moment in which this video is published or viewed.
Now I'm getting kind of confused, but let's see. Okay, apparently we're embracing this age like we're going at it. But okay, so we're getting all into the selfie culture. Here's my toothbrush, man. Dear God, I fucking hate the toothpaste and this fucking hospital. I swear to God, the fucking goddamn not being able to taste food with COVID. Have I fucking been high? What? God, what? My father's been fucking with me, you assholes. What the hell? Oh my, holy shit. Did you see this, guys? He made me pull a fucking needle out of my arm. Oh my God, this is amazing. What? Dear God, Dad, you're fucking cool as hell, and I never realized it. Jesus Christ. Okay.
So the way I experienced this bit is that it wasn't G and it wasn't really me. It was like a synthesis of the two of us, and it was basically like Jesus or Christ consciousness. Though really it felt more like I was channeling like Jesus coming back into like a body and like looking around and be like, oh my goodness, okay, you put me here, okay, cool.
We got my crappy ass toothpaste, my mouth, just with this drippy ass thing. What the fuck is up with this fucking hair or string? What is going on here? Why do you think this? You know what the fuck happened to me earlier? I fucking came to get a shower. I showered 2 fucking times while I was in this goddamn hospital. This fucking shit comes out of my ear. Like, what the fuck is this?
This part actually grossed me out a little bit. I've never had anything like that come out of my ear. And then when it was on the wall, like I saw the shape of a letter C, you know, so, you know, Carol, Christ, etc. And that's kind of one of the ways that God and Spirit communicate, through triggers. You know, and in that case, it was kind of a straightforward trigger, but there's all kinds of ways. It took me probably about 1.5 to 2 years to like really kind of understand how we're communicated to so many different ways.
What the fuck is this, God? What the fuck? God damn it, Dad. Oh, make my fucking camera go in focus. What the hell? What point are you trying to prove that fuck doesn't... Okay, that is what you're trying to prove. Okay, come on. Get in the damn picture. He thinks he's so fucking funny. What is it? Is that a C for Carol? Dad, are you trying to fucking just shock everyone to... maybe you are. Okay.
What I've learned is that you've got to crack eggs to make an omelet, and God definitely scared me awake, and it seems that fear is the easiest method for actually cracking people open. It sucks, but it's necessary.
I thought that this was funny, and you know what? When I was getting a shower, I totally... this was one of the weird things that made me think, that made me realize that I was not fucking crazy. My dad tried to convince me that I was crazy. I don't know, some sort of weird ass test. Anyways, hold on.